Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at GameFromScratch, and it is the first Tuesday of the month, and you regulars know what that means. It is time for free Unreal Engine stuff. Yes, first Tuesday of every month, Epic Games gives away a number of free Unreal Engine assets. They are yours to keep forever, as long as you, air quotes, buy them before the first Tuesday of next month. Today, we've got 5 items to go through. Let's just jump right in with the first one here, and this is the Ultimate Weapon Customization System. Let's go ahead and show this one in action. This is a selection of futuristic weapons. What you can do is basically come on in here, pick your first and second weapon. So let's go here. We'll pick this as our second weapon. We'll pick this as our first. And then you could come in and basically configure said weapon. So you've got a variety of options here. You can change out the stock, various different options available there. You can change out the scope as you wish right there. You can change out the trigger system if you wish. And of course, the gun itself will change behind the scenes as well. Change out the handguard, like so. You can change out the bullets. Let's switch over to actually firing rockets in this particular case. And then you can come down here and name it. Like I have called this gun Bob. You also have the ability, by the way, to give yourself some more money if you need it. It's kind of got a purchasing system in here as well. So we'll go ahead and save our first result. We've got the second one here right now. We'll do randomize. We'll see the variety of different weapons that this guy can create. It is quite a bit. You also have the skinning system, so you can skin how things actually look on top. So the coloration of said weapons are available there. And once you've got something you like, you could go ahead and save it. And then you can bring it into a test level like so and see it in action. There's no firing of the weapon as far as I can tell. It's basically just showing you what it actually looks like. And then we can hit the 2 key, switch to our other gun like so. And back to our one. So if you're looking at sci-fi game or you want to make customizable, accessorizable weapon systems, that is what the Ultimate Weapon Configuration System is all about. And as you're seeing, you're getting a lot of base assets for creating sci-fi style of guns. Now this one is a create project style asset, so you actually have to create a new project to check it out. We'll come back to the details of it in just a second, but let's head on to our remaining demonstration here. So this is the next asset in the list. This is another create project style asset. We're going to get those out of the way first. This is the Adventures Inventory Kit. So you can see kind of a game demo here. You can walk around and you can pick things up. Inventory. But the key part of this guy is if you hit the tab key, you will see the inventory screen. Here you've got your typical paper doll setup, and you can actually load up on weapons for somebody here. So if you need to have a configurable inventory, that is what this is all about. So let's pick a set of daggers right here. So daggers like so. Then we'll go back. And we'll pick a secondary weapon. We'll pick this epic halberd like so. So you can see now you have the 2 weapons systems going on. By the way, you can rotate around and take a look at your character in action at any time. You've got support for weapons as well. You've got inventory items and so on, trade goods, various things like that. You do have this that doesn't do anything. And then you have the ability to actually add equipment in. So various different helms and cuirasses and whatever you call a skirt. And we got the leggings going on here as well. And then you can check out your character preview once again over here, clicking the Y or hitting Y on the keyboard or the Y controller if you have it. And there you can see our configured character. So if you need to do an inventory system, that is basically exactly what this guy is. Again, the paper doll setup, the various different inventory control screens, and so on. So yeah, that is the Adventures Inventory Kit. And then the rest of these are pretty much straightforward assets. So let's get out of this demo here, go over here, check out the next one. And that is going to be Lookout Tower. This one is a tower, and you can look out of it. So here you can see exactly what I'm talking about here. All the assets go together to create it. So we've got a bed, some shelves, some drawers, a generator, a hose, and of course we have our tower, which is completely unpopulated. But if we go back over here and check out this demo right here, we can see, no, this isn't it. Well, anyways, let's go look at the previewed camera. Oh no, I need to open up the right level. One second. This is one of those things that was kind of interesting. It installs wrong. So for some reason, this actually installs in your root, like so. I don't know why this particular asset actually does that, but you'll find the demo project for it here. So the Lookout Tower, the actual demo, is available there. So let's switch over here to the cinematic viewport. Let's go over back into our Lookout Tower there, and we'll check out the levels. Hold on. All right. And now we can go ahead and see that. Let's do our camera cuts view here. and see what we are getting here. So this is the lookout tower. Again, I don't know why this one installs wrongly. So normally, actually, literally every single Unreal Engine asset I have ever seen has installed properly into a subfolder. This is the first one I have ever seen that actually installs into the root of your assets directory. So that one is a little confusing in terms of finding the actual populated demo. This gives you an idea of what Lookout Tower is all about. So if you want to create like a Firewatch style game, that is what you are getting here. And then after that one, we go back on down to our content drawer and we move on to the low poly interiors. I've actually configured these. I'm using 5.4 for this demo, and lighting is different between all of these. So I've actually tweaked this one so that it looks nice. So you can see here, almost like in that Cinti style, maybe slightly more advanced than Cinti. It's Viking interior, so Viking Great Hall, Tavern, Bar, that kind of thing. And that's what you're looking at here. Let's go take a look at another one of the demo. Again, this one I updated as well, so you get an idea of the kind of stuff that you got. Used to weapon racks, books, feasting halls, and so on. And now I'm going to show you one that I haven't updated. So let's go ahead and check out map 4 interior. And you're getting an idea of what you get when you're dealing with 5.4 lighting out of the box. Just go here to post, process, volume if you have any issues here. And I find that the issue on this one for me was under exposure. There's a max brightness setting here, and that is actually causing the issues. So just turn that off, and then everything is fine, except the bloom is obscene. So just be aware of that. Anyway, so you get an idea of what you're dealing with here. Let's go look at the overall demo. So here's the overview map. You get an idea of everything that's actually in this. But if you do run into some issues, just go in and check that max brightness. That seems to be the weird anomaly setting that I'm dealing with. There's actually quite a bit in this pack. So if you're dealing with low poly and you want some Vikings, that is the low poly Viking top-down interior set. Quite a bit in it, and I do like the art style there. And then we have our final asset here, and that is the Science Fiction Valley. Let's just load that guy up right now. So level, showcase level, and this one is it's an environment. It's pretty straightforward. So we'll show you the showcase, and then we'll show the overview. So here is the showcase. It is like a moon base inside of a valley. A number of different things going on here. So you see you got like a base. You've got some just, I don't know, containers and so on. Some various different buildings to work with. And then they're all kind of set into the inset here. And then you have this spaceship here. You got some smoking sci-fi style pipes, etc. A couple interior spaces. And then you've got, like living quarters and so on. So, a bit of a Star Wars-y sci-fi type vibe to this guy. And let's just head on over and check out the asset overview of this guy. And we have, here we go. All right, so this is what you're getting. So space windmills, some lighting, some buildings, some things to populate the world with, various different rocks, and, various different extrusions to add on top, some fuel tanks, and a spaceship, which I do not believe has an interior. No interior. So that is what you are getting on this particular pack. So again, quick overview. We have the ultimate stylized weapon and customization system. Tons of stuff there, mostly in sci-fi. In terms of implementation, 9 blueprints, 10 data tables, 7 structures, and so on. So that is that one right there. Again, creating and configuring a variety of different weapon systems, mostly sci-fi in style. You can create a total of 1,300 plus unique weapons using this one. Next up, we had the Adventures Inventory Kit. So again, paper doll style inventory, a full support for gamepad. It is modular, full attachment system for your characters, player stats, and so on. And then we've got the Sci-Fi Fiction Valley Town. So here's your Science Fiction Valley Town. Again, kind of a Star Wars-y back outpost kind of setup. Then we get the low poly Viking top-down interior. Probably aesthetically my favorite this month. It's in that low poly style. So obviously, if you're working with more realistic, it's not going to work great for you. But if you're using, say, Cinti assets, should mesh in fine with your existing stuff. And then finally, we have Lookout Tower, which is basically part of Firewatch. So again, this one was configured wrong. This one of those things to be aware of. If you're looking for the demo level, it installs to the root of your project for reasons I don't fully understand. It's the first time I've ever seen that. Just something to be aware of. So yeah. Oh, and the other thing is if you want to show water, you need to enable the water plugin. I didn't bother. So that gives you an idea of what this one is all about. It contains a total of 164 unique meshes to create said environment. If you want to go ahead and check these one out, basically just go into free for the month. You will find a list of them. They will all be updated when this goes live. It should be the new ones. Basically, add to cart, 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 check out, and they are yours to keep forever. Just make sure you do that before the first Tuesday of next month when the selection will change, and they will no longer be free. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. This month's free stuff from Unreal Engine. What do you think? Let me know. Comments down below. Talk to you all later. Goodbye.